How's it going, everybody? It's Lower Parchment 01 and we're back at it again with some more Doki-Doki, and we're gonna jump right into writing the second poem. So we're going after Lord and Savior Natsuki, so we're gonna keep going on here. So what do you think that she would like? Maybe, let's see here, amazing variance, variance, let's go incapable. Oh my god. Yep, we're already screwing up, boys. Marshmallow, definitely her. Bubbles. Rainbow. Oh, come on, really? That's not the one I wanted. Let's get, how about Playground? Yeah, that's her. Marriage, Vitality. This is Diablo 2 stuff here. This is not Doki-Doki. Let's go with probably Secretive. Oh, that's a little suggestive. How about Pink? Yeah, that's her. Kawaii. Hair? Yep, that's her. Okay, so Nibble? Yep, that's definitely her as well. Let's also, Extreme Covet Unstable. We need to make sure we get that in there. As well as Valentine. Yeah, okay, so this actually isn't that bad, but it is hopeless. Oh! That's not who I thought I was appealing to. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Kiss, probably? Yeah, that's her. Okay, so we've got 5 more left. Pure. The heck is Vertigo? Hey Siri, what is Vertigo?
Right, here you go.
Oh, well. Vertigo is a medical condition where a person feels as if they or objects around them are moving when they are not. Okay, so that's probably got to do with being drunk. We got to hit strawberries, boys. We got to get Kitty, too, because, you know, got to get that Kitty. Dazzle, Feather, Grief, Desire, Calm, Socks. It's got to be her. And Heartbeat, because that's Doki-Doki in Japanese. Ah! I'm a weeaboo. Okay, so let's keep moving. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here in the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, big boy Larry. Yo, Sayori, how ya doing? Looks like you having a good mood today. Ow! I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons, Sayori. I don't love you. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Yeah, let's take a look at her purse. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I get it. I'm a greedy money grubber. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. But wait! Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty, yeah. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh, want her face to be in something else. Oh, this is getting creepy again. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell big boy Larry to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in things like that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I love those big words, baby. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you, especially when you make fun of me. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That's what I said. That's what I said. Booty trap.
That's what I said, Sam said in booby traps.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Oh, you don't want me to unleash my devil. Oh, it's built up and it's ready to come out, boys. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Have the gods bestowed upon me a magical cookie? Like a cupcake made with cookie stuff? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Okay, well, that actually kind of warms my soul a little bit to know that Natsuki's not yelling at Yuri about her boob size anymore. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat the cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big old bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Leave me alone. I'm an introvert. I don't like people because they make fun of me. Stop it! Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Huh, that's weird. Ugh, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Exactly what I said, Yuri. It's almost like you copied me, you little copycat. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, little do you know, even though I'm going after Sayori, I mean, Natsuki, I'm secretly dating Monika, and my creepy voice is kicking in again, and we go home, and we watch Netflix, and we eat pizza, and we read a bunch of books together. I mean, no, we don't do any of that stuff, because I'm only going after Natsuki, because Lord and Savior Siri on my phone told me to. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Just forget it. It's Sayori being a dumb stupid head again. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool! Oh wait, wrong voice. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Big boy Larry. Big boy Larry. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love to share some stuff too when I'm done, like this poem I wrote last night. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade of the cookie monster thieving. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her— Shut up, you stupid phone, before I shut you up for you. Alright, Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I knew she was gay. I knew it all along. She's a hider. Oh, there she is, never mind. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. It's only for special people. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one right back. I'm gonna go get the next one, okay? That sounded strangely innuendous. Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Well, actually, Natsuki, that's a very good question, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. You see, whenever you're distracted, I'm going to reach over and I'm going to take my two hands and I'm going to press them against you as hard as I can and shove you into the closet, and I'm gonna lock you in there. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended when Nori and Alice found Monika! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is short jokes. Oh, I love short jokes. Oh, sorry, Natsuki, that you're a little midget. You little old short person. No, JK, guys. Short people are cool. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself! Even though I clearly can't, because I'm, a midget, and I'm probably only 3'4". Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, yeah. You're having to hop to reach the top shelf. That's kind of a red flag in my book, a big ol' waving red flag right up at my face. And, I don't know why I just noticed this, but her eyebrows are also pink. I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing, alright? Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but she's being as stubborn as ever. Ugh. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! See? I told you I could do it! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I could do it, alright? Just get out of my way, I can do it. Nah. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit inside the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. You mean one of the wobbly chairs? Is she really that stubborn that she's gonna have to basically sing David Bowie's You Spin Me Round and Round just to get up there and grab a box of books? She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. Okay, I was correct. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush! Natsuki climbs into the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and watch. I pull out the... Oh, that's a little innuendous. Oh boy, there's nothing that could go wrong here. Oh boy. Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah, the chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, whatever, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Oh no, I can almost see up her... I called it. Don't say I didn't, because I called it. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead, I'll be a dead man, she's gonna hit me with her manga. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait box set, easily the largest one onto the shelf. Heavy. Hey, BBL, Big Boy Larry, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, I'll do it. Just let me stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just Natsuki, don't move. No, please, just give me the box. Give me the box. You pervert! You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki, no. Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies out from underneath Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying everywhere. I got you, crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Felt like high school again. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah. She presses her arm straight onto me to prop herself up. Oh, I get it. She's like on top of me right now, so that's why she looks so blurry and close up. Okay. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gah. Gross, get off. Gah. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself up to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put my manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? You evil person. Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy with what you did. I did it. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything. I swear. I know. Don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Did I just say Moniki? Her name's now Moniki. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease across the pages she's desperately trying to smooth out. I must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, and then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. No! I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's practically my fault. So Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm having a really bad day. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. Oh no. Oh no. I'm getting myself entangled in a web of lies. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least thing I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of the books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Yeah, it's nothing, you know, baby. I got them big old strong muscles, you know. The big boys. I got 2 of them big boy guns. I'm ready to use them any time. Don't worry, it's really nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, good old Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know, I mean... There's nothing more interesting than the good old parfait, girls. The good old strawberry parfait. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? So, okay. Oh, now we actually have Monika as an option. Okay. Well, we wrote that poem primarily for Natsuki, and she's having a really bad day. Now, I will be honest. I'm gonna kind of bring in some real-life stuff here. I've been talking with my friends, and like I said, they've been very good about not spoiling the game for me. But they said that, Natsuki actually does have a few problems, and that's kind of the reason that she's such an a-hole around people, is because of the way that, like, the problems that she has. So, we're gonna go ahead and continue down with the Natsuki route. I don't think she's mean intentionally. I think she's just a good person that has bad things happen to. So, we're gonna go ahead and speak to Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me the back to the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Ugh. Is it that bad? No, it's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? The poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, big boy Larry. How you doing, Monika? Did you do something to Natsuki? I saw her rush out like that, and you didn't do anything terrible, did you? Oh, well, Monika, if you insist, I will tell you that I did indeed do something. Something very perverted, something very awful to do to women. I read her my poem. No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, well, to be honest, if you put it that way, I mean, yeah, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, big boy Larry? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. It wasn't funny. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I loved it. Ugh, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Big Boy Larry wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everybody to read. Okay, well, I think Big Boy Larry's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh, never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it either. So what? Well, I guess Big Boy Larry is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Alright. So time to read Natsuki's poem, and Jesus Christ, this is so long. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's a little discriminatory. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anybody. It's gross. Spiders are gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, there we go. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. It has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Even though I wrote the poem, it's not about me, I promise. I swear. Read my parfait, girls. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Huh. It's almost like you wrote about your manga addiction. Yeah, totally nothing to do with you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anybody and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my poems with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright. Can do. Alright. So I gotta show it to Sayori and Yuri. So, we did accidentally appeal to Yuri twice because we talked a little bit about Hopeless. So we're gonna go right into Yuri, and I'm kind of interested to see what her poem is. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Big Boy Larry. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write those things down. Write down what you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Trust me when I say this, Yuri. You do not want to see inside my mind. My mind is a jacked up place and you don't want to go there. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, so here we go. The raccoon. The raccoon. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. There was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Yeah, there we go. The moon increments its pulse and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning? I think that's that word. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. It was a bit more daring with this one than yesterday's, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing them down. Ha, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Unless we're talking about blackmail, in which case I totally have a reason to do that. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. Oh, trust me, baby, I am the weirdest person in the world when it comes to this kind of thing. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, so we've got one person left. So it's not like we actually have that many options, so we're just going to dive right into this. So here we go. Okay. Oh, and my friends also told me that there's a bit more to Sayori than meets the eye. So, ooh, I like this one. Big boy Larry. Good old big boy Larry. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Then why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want me to write something for me? Oh, no, aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? I think that's gotta be sadry. Or maybe sappy. Or how about had? Definitely had. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And it makes a nice, happy rainbow. My god, my eyeballs are about to start barfing rainbows. This is such a colorful discussion. Oh my god. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, big boy Larry. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, so they said that by the second poem, I'm gonna start to notice a change. So let's see if we can notice. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid. What? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar? It's the secret place where I keep... Okay, it's metaphorical. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down with a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. That was so innuendous. I'm not even going to begin to explain or make dirty jokes about that because it's already there. I blow dust off my bottle caps, and it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, that got dark quick. Okay, yeah, my friends were right. They're just definitely a change. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. Monika taught you how to write like that? Uh-oh. I feel way less safe around Monika now, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, I'm thinking really hard, baby. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. You wanna know what else comes out good? Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. That is how I work. That is literally the only way that I can function as a human being. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra. Actually, I don't think I read Monika's poem. I didn't read Monika's poem. Huh, okay. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, yeah, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember what Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anybody until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out aloud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. That sounds wrong. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today, actually. I'm in the club for a completely different reason. And it's your you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought them here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been... Nope, Moniki have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Yeah, fine. I'll do it. I guess I'll just have to get this over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess me and my small hands, God, they're still really small. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Moniki flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Moniki. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ugh. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
Not happy, but you better lose yourself. And glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and brushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reading to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this one on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Well, I want to reach deeper into you, Sayori. Okay, let's not go there. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Big Boy Larry liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everybody. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Humph. Don't make me go before Big Boy Larry. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Big Boy Larry lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to go. Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with the one that I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into that. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I am really not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because You're Presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. When she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if to give life to the poem, hence the name Jump. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival now, will you, Natsuki? That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised with what you're putting in all this effort for this club. It makes me really happy. Ugh, you make me really happy, baby. Oh, all four of you. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do the best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Big Boy Larry. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Alright, I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sayori fumbles with the words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I was warned about this by my friends. They also warned me of this particular scene. They said that if I don't want something bad to happen... Okay. I don't really like Sayori. Besides, Lord and Savior Sirius told me to walk and go after Natsuki, so I'm going to... Even if it hurts her feelings, I'm gonna have to say with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does that sort of thought make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what I'd do if she turned me down. Isn't that so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes me happy, or makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, well, it looks like we've reached the end of episode 3. Thank you guys all for sticking around, and I know I said in the last episode that I'm really impressed with the amount of growth that I've been getting, but I've been getting some growth on Twitter, and I've been getting some more growth on YouTube, and I'm really enjoying this game, and I think you guys do as well. But if you really do enjoy it, go ahead and tell me down in the comments below. And if you really, really enjoy it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, drop a like, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.